After walking through hundreds of homes in Edmonton, there's 7 things I personally would never buy. Some look great online, some even seem like deals, but they can sure cost buyers serious money later. And number 7 is where people get burned the most. Quick disclaimer, this does not mean nobody should ever buy these. Everything depends on price, strategy, and goals. But if I was spending my own money in Edmonton, there are things that I would be very cautious about. Let's get into it. First one is crappy condo financials. This is where buyers get distracted by a beautiful unit and ignore the business they're actually buying into. It's a huge mistake. I'm looking at reserve fund health, special assessment risk, fee increases, deferred maintenance, management issues, board meeting minutes. You're not just buying into the unit, you're buying into the building. If the building's a mess, your unit can become the problem too. Second is homes backing busy roads. Some buyers think they can save money and beat the system. Maybe. But there's usually a reason it's discounted. There's likely going to be traffic noise, headlights, dust, privacy issues, harder resale later. Some buyers don't care. I have a friend that grew up next to train tracks and he doesn't even hear them anymore. But many do. And resale only needs one problem to matter. Third is homes with awkward layouts. Photos can absolutely hide this. Then you walk in and realize there's tiny bedrooms that are meant for a nice desk and maybe a dog bed. There's weird additions, or any additions for that matter. Do they even have permits? Chopped up spaces. Easy to knock down most walls, but what if it's load bearing? No flow. Imagine being in your living room and having to zigzag through a maze to get to your bedroom. Wasted square footage. A house can have lots of square feet and still feel god-awful. If you're planning to buy in Edmonton this year and want honest advice that can save you money, hit subscribe. I post weekly videos on things like buying, selling, investing, and moving to Edmonton. Number 4 is any home showing drainage red flags. This can get expensive real quick and smelly even faster. Watch for grading towards the house. It's much harder to see in the winter. Standing water anywhere outside the house. Foundation staining or cracking. Sump pump history. Musty basement smells. Fresh patch or paint jobs hiding where water's probably waiting. Water's patient, it keeps winning, and it's a constant battle for homeowners. Never ignore it. Number 5 is lipstick flips. Fresh paint, nice flooring, cheap lighting. Looks amazing online, but then we find the old furnace, the old roof, old windows, poor workmanship, shortcuts everywhere. Some flips are excellent, but some are lipstick on a pig. There's pretty easy to identify in person, but the online pictures can hide it damn well. Number 6 is no garage where buyers expect one. This depends heavily on price point and the neighborhood. In many Edmonton markets, garage demand matters because winter, storage, and weird guys who spend 90% of their time out there. If competing homes all have garages and yours doesn't, that can hurt you later for sure. It's not a deal breaker, but it should for sure be something you pay attention to. This is the biggest one. Buying a house because you fell in love with it. Ignoring resale, layout, location, and future plans. I see buyers overpay for trendy finishes, staging, good smelling candles, emotional pressure. Then 2 years later they need to move, and now the flaws matter. Always ask, if you need to sell this place in 3 years, who's going to buy it? That question saves people. So no, there's no such thing as a perfect home. Every property has trade-offs. The key is knowing which trade-offs are harmless and which ones are going to cost you later. That's where good advice actually matters. If you're buying in Edmonton and you want help spotting those red flags before you make expensive mistakes, reach out anytime. And comment by or below if you want the Edmonton home buying checklist. If you found this helpful, subscribe for more weekly Edmonton real estate advice.